do? It's your girl AJ. We are back. It's FTV TV. More than a lifestyle. We are chilling with Chocolate Raisin himself. What do you do, buddy?
I'm not the Chocolate Raisin no more.
You always not something.
No, dude, I'm hanging up my name. No, for real. Like I'm hanging up my name from now on. It's 2020.
Fix your life.
I'm going as Sugar. You can call me Sugar.
Oh my god, I don't like that.
Dude, Sugar is dope, bro. And it's like winter, close to winter. So people
what
are just.
What does sugar and winter have to do with it?
Dude, coffee, hot chocolate, tea, chemistry.
Anyway, we are good.
Sugar.
Welcome back to the show.
Man.
It's another episode
Man.
of the lovely, the vibing. You know, if you ain't watching us,
you look like a bad version of Mariah Carey.
What?
Oh, you hit that
whole. Oh my
hole.
god, the insults. Anyway, I was coming at y'all with love, and then he just chose to just kill my vibe. Now I'm gonna be sour the entire fucking interview.
Sour gummy bear.
Anyway, speaking of what we do every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
It is an industry. Oh shit! Shout out to Spritz, our home. Yeah, every Tuesday, the industry that we are in, presenting. Creative arts, music, whatever the case is. What do we feel like our local municipalities, I know also is trash, but what could municipalities in other cities do to contribute to the growth of what we do? What ideas do we have?
Too many ideas, but you have to catch us back from the ad.
Not from the ad, he's just avoiding the question.
I thought we were practicing.
Oh my god, we weren't practicing. Life is never practice. You have one go and you get it.
Amani, you're sounding like Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime, but it's cool, man. I didn't take shots at my city. You can't take shots at the municipality.
No, but
it's
trash.
But
like,
there's a lot, that's
like,
true. The potholes are an
bro,
indication.
PMB roads are fucked up. Like,
if you are a driver in PMB, you also are eligible to play in a FIFA tournament or a PlayStation tournament because you're always driving around like you're on a joystick. One day you are playing Gran Turismo, next day is Grand Theft Auto. Those who know.
All of that.
We ain't gonna say much, but it's Vice City out here in the PMB streets.
But catch us next after the break as we dive into Umsulu's municipality and the creative arts.
It's sugar. It's not sugar. It's sugar, dude.
Anyway, bye! We are back. That was a very loud clap.
Yeah, you probably hurt your hands there.
Yeah.
Was that like all the times like your mom used to smack you where you just like, ah! Flashback.
My mom used to, I was a wild card.
No, I was smart.
I get it from my daddy. Anyway, we're back. FTV TV, more than a lifestyle.
More than a lifestyle?
Ha, we are more than a lifestyle.
More than a lifestyle.
But lifestyle kind of cheesy.
Lifestyle is the lifestyle, but you know, you were dissing my municipality just a couple of seconds ago.
I was, with good reason too.
Why though?
What you mean, why?
I mean, I know the roads are trash. That's their fault.
I mean, the only thing the cities, the municipalities is good for, PMB has amazing water. It has the cleanest fucking water ever.
Shout out to the water. Shout out to the water, man. It tastes
like bottled water. Like even sometimes better than bottled water.
Tastes like drip.
Okay. Anyway, so we were discussing how what we do can be supported and nurtured by the municipality.
Probably the tourism side.
Yeah.
Probably the tourism side. I mean, those are the guys who really should be hosting events, networking events where media personalities within the city are allowed to grow. I think one thing about KZN is we're looking at other places, specifically Durban, for a lot of media influencers. Those are the guys who are really doing well. And if you look at them, you know, they're exposed. You know, they have things like Durban Day and other things like East Coast Radio will usually have something as well, and Kakazi FM will have something. So they have more exposure. So I think that's more of a tourism side. So if the municipality is watching, if you're watching this, the LWA, sugar, not the chocolate raisin, sugar. Don't love for money. I'm like Hewlett's, but I don't come in the bag. I don't come in the bag. right? You guys need to make plans.
Ushugela,
Make
Mr.
plans.
Shug.
Make amen.
Anyway, so I feel like in any given case, when it comes to tourism, obviously every local municipality has the young departments, the two offices that deal with tourism. I feel like before I came to PNB, I had only ever come here once and I was like tiny. And when I came here and I found out that PNB is actually like the capital of KZN, right? And it is the city of choice. And I got here, and there aren't that many things that really could say are tourist attractions, or at least if they are just not promoted enough. I mean, the only reason I came to PNB was for the Royal Show, and that stopped because of COVID.
Yeah, I think they recently came back, or
they're coming back.
You know, so
May.
shout out to Royal Show.
Yeah.
You know, looking forward to that.
Definitely.
You know, I actually have a dope memory there. I met Zola 7 there, spoke on the radio there. So you know, baby boy's always been doing the thing. You know, sugar. I'm telling you.
Okay.
But like
sugar.
the craziest thing about the whole scenario with the municipality and the media side is what's happening to the money. You know,
exactly.
I want to know that what's
what
happening
is
to the money.
happening to the money
You know,
anyway?
there's
like,
budgets.
Honestly,
There are budgets
they
that specify and stipulate that the youth are supposed to have access to these things, but we never have access to these things, you know. And the craziest thing is there are more funeral parlors within the city than young entrepreneurs with vibing radios and podcasts. You know, so it's the craziest thing, you know, why people thriving off of death as opposed to investing in the youth, which is technically the beginning of life. Or these people who are able to sprout off life. You know? So where's the money? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know. Where the money at? You guys give me my cheese.
How many podcasts are there besides what we do that are around?
Serious podcasts? Serious podcasts, not a lot. A lot of people are starting podcasts, but they're fading in between.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll find someone has a podcast for maybe like a couple of episodes, maybe 3 or 4, but then due to the fact that there aren't a lot of other people who are able to speak and maybe give a way forward, you know, and give some advice. People.
Shout out to our management team for always securing guests.
Yeah.
I feel like our municipality should actually have, you know how some radio stations have like the best radio station.
I feel like just the studio.
Whatever.
I feel like there are too many abandoned places in the city. You know?
Yeah.
They could literally just make a studio. And then just have the radio shows swap out. You know, maybe from 10 to 12, it's one radio station, and they're in charge of playing sets, DJs, bookings, and then from the other hours of the day, obviously another radio show, and that's how they alternate.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way. I mean, we don't actually have a radio station in PNB. We can, as the youth say, is ours. You know? We don't have something to hold on to. They're all old as fuck.
I feel like it would be a different, where I was going with my idea is that have that for podcasts. I mean, not to brag, but we probably win every year, but have that where it's the best, the nominees for the best podcast in PNB is such and such, and have like a fucking award ceremony for that shit.
Or like it's too early though.
I know it's too early, but it would be a nice investment for them to make, because it inspires young creatives to actually engage when we have these things. The guests that we have, like, I didn't know about the mix kind until we had a guest. You know, it's informing everybody. It's spreading the word. In a way, it's advertisement for young businesses, young creative, young artists.
The best thing to do would then be to be the proof of the pudding. You know, like we would obviously have to be the podcast that blows up in order for other people to obviously catch on. You know, it's hard to just put awards together. You know, a lot of people are fading in between the journey of podcasting. It's not really something that's viable in terms of money, especially in South Africa. You know, not a lot of people are on to podcasting like in the US. You know? So I think with the whole podcasting thing, I think the best thing to do, tune into Feng Shui TV more than a lifestyle, and that's all you gotta do. You know, make us the greatest so we can be the greatest and make you the greatest. You know.
Okay, what could we feel like the municipality could do to support certain events. Like let's say Funshare TV applies for a young loan if you must sponsorship.
I think the biggest thing with people trying to do events, especially in a city like ours, is obviously the issue of capital, but at the same time, we also have to look at the marketing expense. You know, most of the greatest events in PNB that happen, that we are all sure that are going to be a smash hit, usually have a lot of marketing behind it.
Yeah.
So you know, we can't really be expecting people to have blockbuster events, you know, during the week when there are things like Sundance. When Sundance posts, you're guaranteed that it's going to be a turnout.
Yeah.
You know, you're guaranteed it's a mess. You know? And then you have events that are also on the up and coming but don't have the same crowd.
Yeah.
You know, so I think certain leverages for other people, maybe perhaps it's time to get out of the box. You know, I know with a lot of guys in PNB in terms of entrepreneurship, a lot of people are really to the chest. You know, guys aren't really willing to speak to other guys in order to make things happen because everyone's trying to be that guy. You know, everyone's trying to be that dude in the RS3. You know, and it's crazy. Like it is like, dude, you meet a couple guys who are actually doing something dope and they won't allow to diversify.
Yeah.
Because now it's no longer just them, it's you and them, and there's this fear of you might take the attention from me, and like,
and that is a very interesting thing. I feel like
messed up.
People often, like I was having a chat with my dad on the way here, and he was telling me about like his rich white friend who who literally bought. He was driving down from Pied Retief and he saw an ad of a house which was 12 million. Phone same time, and he asked to view the place, wasn't even planning, and he copped it. He's like, I bet I'm cool, I'm copping this shit right now. And that's some old money shit. But onto what I'm saying, for someone to have access to someone who's doing better than you, people shouldn't take that as a threat. People should actually embrace that because it's access. Yes, it's access. And that brings me on the topic to the animosity behind Groove at PNB. How amazing would it be if an event was hosted? I mean, the places that are popping right now, it's Aura, Spritz.
Shout out Spritz, man. Shout out Spritz. You know, every Thursday we're here, we're popping ass.
What's that other
we're
place?
breaking backs.
Tunes is also coming. Well, okay,
that's my hood. That's my hood. That's Unit 13.
But
shout out.
I'm saying, how dope would it be if there was an event thrown by all of these club owners and a bunch of DJs, a bunch of creatives.
You mean like our own
annual
a cotton fest?
Yes,
sort of vibe.
You know what I mean? That is a way for the municipality to be like, oh shit, a lot of people want to group together. Let us organize an event like that in coordinates with the club owners. It is a long stretch, but it is something that could actually fly and benefit a whole lot of people if both sides were willing to actually take the initiative. It is way too early to do that. It's premature, yeah, but it is a great idea, or thought rather, to entertain in the long run, yeah.
Hey man, you gotta think about the promoters too, you know. Promoters, they also got their own beefs here, you know, they got their own, you know, it's a hefty industry, you know. Certain DJs aren't gonna play with other DJs due to the time, you know, but it's definitely something to be thought of, I guess, in a long time, you know, some sort of investment. But do catch us after the break. It's AJ, not the jeans, just Amani, and you can catch London Club with the LWA Sugar, not chocolate raisin, sugar, after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, the LWA Sugar, you know, Amani just had a bit of a fuck up here. She wanted to bring it back, and she was like, bring it back. So if anyone wants to attest to Amani's English, when she was in high school or primary school, even senior or junior, it's okay. I'll be willing to listen. You know, I've been telling her for a while. You know, Amani, now you can bring it back. How things change.
How things fucking change.
Damn, bro, chill.
Anyway,
chill.
We are diving into the social dilemma.
Social.
And how do you feel about like technology? Do you feel like, I feel like technology has made things a lot easier, which brings me to my question upon the technology that we're going into now. we're going into the metaverse.
Oh man, oh man.
Mark Zuckerberg is cooking up a storm
I think
of reality.
I think
of
right now
illusion.
it's getting out of hand.
What do you mean it's getting out of hand?
This is where people start losing their originality, their spice. We already have people who are faking for the
It's
grab.
the movies.
It's
Everything
not the
you see,
movies.
no, everything you see in the movie where it's like
Player One,
like
Ready Player One.
technology takes over is what's happening.
Have you watched Ready Player One?
That's that. Is it a horror movie that people die?
Ah, she done
Oh,
fucked
wait.
up.
But
Ready
isn't
Player
there
One.
something bad that
No,
happened?
shut the fuck up. You don't get to speak. You already done fucked up. I don't know which movie you watch it, but that's
It
not
sounds
Ready
like
Player One.
some trippy shit.
No, like Ready Player One is like, you know that those goggles that people were wearing, the one with the virtual game. Yeah, except this time the goggles actually come with like this suit and like this treadmill thing, and so you're basically now able to walk while you're playing. So you're
I've
literally,
actually seen that
you
on
know,
a video.
and you're running and people are jumping and they're literally in the game. But now the issue is a lot of people are now no longer living real life. So now the issue now becomes you're playing Instagram
Yeah.
while there's a small portion of society that's playing real life. You know, we can't take away the aspect of physical interaction, human interaction. You know, why is it that in society when people do something wrong, when they break the rules, they're sent to jail? Why is it that we take you away from society? We are robbing you of that instinct, that craving to see another person. You know, it's a lot. You know, it's like living by yourself in a big house. Just to know there's someone else breathing on the yard is some sort of peace.
Yeah.
You know, so now you're telling me people are going to be playing games with glasses on. Now it's gone from us growing up with consoles, where consoles used to have a string attached to the controller, to PlayStation 3 fucking it up, and Xbox 360 fucking it up, and now it's no cord, it's cordless, to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, to now having a whole full metaverse where people are now into another universe.
Yeah.
They have now created another universe. Fortnite was the beginning.
It was. That wave, that Fortnite wave had people.
Our director's little brother plays Fortnite, by the way. I'm a name and shame. I'm a name and shame.
Fortnite.
Dudes play Fortnite.
Bro, that online shit. And speaking of my brother, he literally
I ain't
has his
gossiping
own.
about you, homie.
He has his own room. Okay, it's the TV room. That's what he calls. But like all his games, beanbags, it's there. Okay.
Your mom got him a little man cave, didn't she?
Exactly.
She got
So
a little
it's
man
on
cave.
some chat that he literally steps out of that room just to go pee or grab something to eat, and if it wasn't for you reminding him to eat, he wouldn't at all.
Hey, man.
So that is the chat that you're on. Uguti. People are now. It's another form of isolation. What metaverse is going to create? It's gonna become
Yes.
what?
Jordan, yes.
It is going to create another form of isolation whereby people don't even speak anymore. People.
It's the whole-
when
Hey,
you're
man.
literally in the other room.
It's the availability of things for kids. You know, you can't blame people for certain things. You know, you look at people who grew up around crack when crack was still around. You know, you remember how your mom will probably tell you about the crack eras. You know, we didn't grow up around the crack era. We grew up around the technology era. You know, we grew up around people drinking medicine. You know, people are into different things. You know, and the biggest issue about the whole metaverse thing is there are people at a young age joining, and so they're getting into this lifestyle way too early. So this person is now not maturing quick enough. We have people who are now about to quit jobs, you know, and people don't understand this, but the metaverse is like a drug. You know,
It is
we've
a drug.
given people an escape.
It is.
We've given them an
Exactly.
escape.
That is literally what
They've
it is.
escaped.
Because real life is shitty enough as it is.
They've
Now
escaped.
imagine if someone gives you option too, whereby you don't actually
You're a superhero.
actively
You're a
have to live
superhero
your
now.
life. You can create the life that you want and
You could
live it.
literally be Call of Duty for the rest of your days.
And you cool with that. You cool
know,
with just stopping your life and having.
And it's gonna
everything
cause a
just
lot of
be-
havoc. You know, we live in
Yeah.
South Africa. You know, ESCOM is bound to fuck up.
Oh, facts.
So there's someone who's gonna be playing there. It's gonna be in real. Boom, power shortage. You know how many people are gonna get killed? Hey, you ever seen a crackhead not get his drugs?
It's hectic.
Hectic, man. We're now
Never seen
creating.
a crackhead
We're,
not get
we're
his
creating
drugs.
crackheads. You know, we're creating crackheads, and our crackheads are in living rooms, in bedrooms, in TV rooms, as you say. And the biggest issue is we can't even control what game they play.
Yeah.
When
true.
when we started gaming, my little brother, we couldn't play Call of Duty. We couldn't play God of War because that wasn't our age, you know.
Yeah.
And so we had to now, you know, we were playing Ratchet and Clank for the longest time, and I hated that game. I hated that game, Amani, you know. And we were playing FIFA, you know,
Yeah.
and we were playing a lot of other games. And so with kids now, you can just download it for free. You know, you can just go on your on your console, download the game, and no one's gonna know. You know.
And not even, you can go online.
That's sex in this
What?
game. That's
Exactly.
sex scenes, bro.
Now that most households have Wi-Fi,
Man, they be fucking
you
with
are
God of War.
like literally, you're free, you're exposed to literally whatever, and that is what I'm saying. As our world is progressing towards another universe, it's like kids at a young age are having access to things that they shouldn't have access to. I mean, what happened? Nobody watches DSTV anymore, but DSTV used to have that thing where a pin that you had to put, that your parents said if something was over
the
16.
child lock. The child lock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that shit gone.
that shit is gone, and I
Yeah,
thought
that's
like
gone.
that was an amazing thing. I mean, of course there were those movies.
It
where I'm
wasn't,
like,
man.
shit.
It wasn't for
I
me.
really want to watch this movie.
It wasn't for
Until-
me. I'll be honest enough, guys. I hated that whole watch your age movie thing. You know, I understood it later, but
Yeah.
man, come on,
At
bro.
the time, you don't understand it. Really.
Bro, they were telling me not to watch Terminator, dog. And I'm not talking about Terminator now. I'm talking about OG Terminator, like I'll be back, Terminator. So I couldn't miss out.
Yeah.
But you know, shout out to Mark Zuckerberg for the push in technology. But
It's amazing.
is it an L? Is it a W for society? You know, South African kids themselves, you know, bit of an issue for them. You know, can they afford this? You know, can the economy afford this? You know, we need the working
It's
class.
gonna come,
you know.
and okay, well, the people in South Africa. It's gonna be like PS5. for the
Oh,
longest
specific
time.
people have it.
Yeah.
Ah man.
Those who can afford.
Hey, bruh, people used to say the same thing about G7s. You know, now you see them every day. You know, people will make a plan. So I don't foresee.
But it's not gonna come cheap. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure. It's
Yeah.
gonna be even more expensive than the PS5 because it's literally technology that has been crafted to create something never seen before.
And it's crazy how we're all being shifted from having network related issues to now just going all into Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
everybody is forced to have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have Wi-Fi, like you're literally trash.
Yeah.
You know, I won't lie, I'm a telecom user. They've been fucking me over for days. You know, I'm fed up with the guys.
Don't even tell me.
Whoever is working at telecom, please know you guys are like the second version of
fucking
ESCOM.
You guys are not doing a job.
That actually goes through like all of
Getting
the
paid
SIM
for
cards,
nothing.
all of the networks, all of them fucking trash.
Yeah.
Fucking trash.
I'm terrible.
But you know,
So, we were on the chat that is it now, we've already said that, okay, cool, isolation. Do you think that the technology that is coming up now is going to create or lessen? I mean, already our society and communication is just like trash. So, do you think that by creating this alternate universe, although it's going to be gotten by a few people, it's on some chat that, do you think now, communication wise, like us having a conversation, that's just like not going to happen, that's going to be in jeopardy rather when this tech comes out?
one thing that's gonna happen is we're not definitely gonna be texting for a while.
Yeah.
I think people are gonna be able to now answer calls. I've seen, I've heard of technology that is being developed where glasses like Ray-Bans where you're able to actually just answer phone calls, take photos. So it's getting to that point where we're about to be living that Avengers life.
Yeah.
You know, people are about to be having them Tony Stark glasses. You know, people are not going to be answering, you know, missed calls and phone calls, and they're going to be texting by just using. There's a lot that's happening. You know, and so the whole human interaction is not getting fizzled out.
It's getting compromised.
You know, I know a lot of people who do business via WhatsApp.
WhatsApp business.
You know, and they'll just tell you, we can just have a whole meeting on WhatsApp. It's now gone to that point where people are able to leverage their time. So they can literally be at home the whole day and run businesses. You know, we have e-commerce stores. You know, e-commerce stores are actually doing quite better than actual stores that are in the city, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we got tycoons, you know, in South Africa in terms of, you know, e-commerce stores.
Yeah.
Takealot, Shopify, Superbalist. I know Shein's doing a lot too, you know, everybody's rocking Shein these days, you know, shout out Shein, Apple Plate. So there's a lot going on in terms of technology, and so I think the one thing for South Africans is, do we stay?
We are back, it's FTV TV, more than a lifestyle. It's your girl AJ. We are sitting with Sugar.
I knew you'd like Sugar. You know?
I do.
She tries, you know, I know Amani.
I'm just guessing.
Amani's the type of girl where you ask her out, she's like, no, I'm not into girls, like, I don't like guys either, I'm just in between, like, you're like that one atheist friend you catch on mosque, you know, going to mosque, and it's like, but I thought you didn't believe in God, and you're like, no, I have my days, you know, so, I knew you'd like Sugar.
Anyway.
I knew.
Anyway.
You ain't even got an answer, I knew.
Ciao. We are diving into the hot seats.
No pepper, no jalapeno. I know other people say jalapeno, but yeah, hot seat. Hot seat. Sugar.
Hot seat. First question.
One.
HIV or cancer? Which one?
No brainer, HIV.
I don't think I'd like HIV.
HIV is gonna get curable like real soon. Like there are already cases of like studies of people who've been cured of HIV.
So is
Ain't
cancer.
What? Hey man, if you get cancer, hey dog. My rough time.
Of course it's rough time.
Ah.
When HIV, it's like
Ain't no chemo for HIV, dog. Ain't no chemo, ain't no hair loss unless you really fucking up on your pills. But you get cancer and you can't really pick and choose when you get cancer, you know. Yeah. It's not like you're just like, oh, I got cancer and it's on stage 1 and you still have like all the odds to beat it. Like, for some people they get cancer and it's already like diverse and it's gone, you know. So with HIV, I think the most important thing is understanding that, you know, at one point in life, TB was a big thing, and TB isn't like in the body, it's actually a bacteria in the air. So if they're able to cure that, they're definitely going to be able to cure an issue with your immune system. Yeah. You know? So I don't think it's
CD4.
Yeah, your CD4 counts. You know, I don't think it's that deep. You know, in terms of HIV, there are a lot of people with HIV. You know? And they've been living full lives. Other people have kids that are HIV negative, spouses that are HIV negative. So I think it's something that in society it's gonna get cured soon, and it's just something that is gonna keep happening. Like cancer, nah.
Ronnie Tati. So I am in a relationship, right? And
I'm not cheating with you, Amani. Fuck you mean? What? Why would you say that, dog?
My question, just listen to my fucking question. Why are you there? Like I wasn't even going there. Speaking of cheating, though, that's where I wasn't gonna go.
Money.
Not with you, not with anybody. But if your girlfriend found you cheated again, and you either have the option for a bra or shoes that this hun left over, or pants, or a shirt, which one do you prefer to be left over?
A shirt.
That you can explain.
I can explain a shirt. I can't explain a bra or panties, you know. Number one, bras come in sizes. You know, I know me. I've never really had a girlfriend who's a double D, you know. I like A cups, you know, C cups, you know, but I've never been like You know, I've always had girls with just nice, small titties, you know, nice
Yeah.
and perky. You know, I'm sorry for, hey man, I'm sorry, it's not
It's
Pornhub.
just his
It's Pornhub, it's
preference.
supposed to be a podcast,
It's
I'm
just
sorry.
his
I'm just
preferences.
saying, I got a preference, you know, I'm skinny, you know, I gotta roll with the, yeah, you understand, you know, we eat sushi this time, we don't go for full-on buckets of chicken. So what I'm saying is, if my girl has A plus, right, that's her cup size, and she finds a double D, what am I supposed to say? They're my grandma's?
What?
Nah, bro, she gonna know I'm lying. If she
Of
pulls up there,
course.
if she pulls up there and she sees the panties, and she knows she only wear thongs, what am I supposed to say?
What if it is a thumb? But every girl knows
She don't
it's
know.
not underwear.
Hey, bruh,
Facts.
she don't even need to
Facts.
smell it. She'll just realize,
Yeah.
nah, you know, you guys don't
And
smell that.
shoes as well
You guys
are
don't
very
smell that.
hard to explain.
Yeah, unless they're like sneakers or anything.
No.
Come
Trust
on,
me,
man.
every girl knows what her shoes look like. If I fucking find a random pair of heels that I know I don't
Wait,
fucking
what would you rather? Let me give you that question. Let me play that back onto you.
I would prefer a shirt as well.
No, man, you
Because-
can't do that though.
No, I
But you can't
can.
do that. Like you
I
have to
can.
pick something different. Like you can't be like I
What?
prefer a shirt though.
No, listen, I get in terms of
Hey,
explanation.
man.
In terms of explanation, a gent would wear this top, okay, and this means if I own stuff like this, and then it's a top that's like either like this or like that, it's like okay, cool, I just bought it or something, or
I'm
got
on
it from home,
I'm
or
on
whatever the situation is.
I'm on I know you're on your Maya Angelou vibe right now.
What the
But you
fuck?
cannot pick that answer. That's my
I
answer.
can't pick underwear. I'm pretty sure the gent knows his underwear, okay? Shoes, same chat with shoes. Okay, what else?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's not like
that's
we
the
got
chat.
bras. We don't have
Exactly.
bras.
So, or a cap. If it was accessories.
Ah,
could-
I can
could
swing
explain
a cap. I can
Exactly.
swing a cap.
But like how many Huns actually wear caps?
Plenty.
Yeah, plenty, but like actually, okay, never mind.
Paying hands wear caps. You know what I'm just
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
The
So,
fuck with your head wrap. You in a cap. Fuck out of here.
what do you mean me in a cap? I feel like last episode I was wearing a cap.
So
So
last episode you had a bucket head, dummy.
no, it was a cap.
Oh, the black one.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Thank
lucky.
you.
You're gonna be lucky.
Anyway, you can find me at AJ_Amani23 on IG and Sugar, tell them where they can find you.
First of all, ain't nobody asked you where to find you. That was
I
random
was
as
telling
fuck.
them where to find
She just started
me.
popping off. She was like, "You can find me at Amani." Like, what do you think? Where you at, dog?
Find me there.
You on Comedy Central now, huh?
Google me,
Smoking
honey.
imaginary blunts.
Google me.
Feng Shui TV. Make sure to look at us on YouTube and on Instagram. I think
Subscribe,
we're gonna be looking at
like,
other social media
follow.
platforms, right?
Should we tell them? Should
Soon.
we tell them on your platform?
Nah,
Find
we'll,
them?
we'll hit you with that
It's a-
splat.
yeah.
We'll hit you with that splat.
This that splat.
Just that splat.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Amani cheating for real. She
What?
dropping them lines for real. You can find me on Instagram at Randilam You can also look at the drip at drip.drip and on Instagram. And remember, Feng Shui TV, more than a lifestyle.
That's just it for us. Catch us next week. Yo, my English today.
Yeah, man, you
Guys,
run
no,
out there
I'm
talking about
tired.
it, like,
I am tired.
You're not tired. I think
genuinely tired.
this what
It's been a
happens
very
when
long
this what happens when you listen to Java during your English
What
lesson.
the fuck?
This is Java shit.
Anyway, guys.
Fuck outta